What are you gonna say, Mike?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, listen. If y'all are smart, y'all take my advice and fuck on the first date. But if y'all don't want to, that's cool. That's cool. I get it.
I used to actually give that advice every episode, but I stopped doing it because.
Listen, that's not the topic of discussion.
He ain't in a relationship.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm a man of God.
He's looking out for himself. Okay, ladies.
Listen. If y'all don't want to fuck on the first date, that's cool. Like some guys will think you're a hoe, but I mean, it is what it is. But the thing is like if I'm not waiting 4 dates. Most guys, the guy that you want, the guy who's a baller and shit like that, you think he's waiting 4 days?
Okay, so let's say the girl fucks you on the first night, and then y'all talking, and you say, "So how's your body count looking like?" And she say it's 42. Bro. You still fucking with her? You still putting a ring on
You'd
that?
be smart not to tell me.
Yeah.
And first of all,
women are really stupid if they actually get out there like shit. The only time I ever get a woman to tell me the truth is because I finesse it out of her, like by like being like friendly with her and shit, and like acting like it's no big deal, and then they accidentally say it. But for the most part, like I wouldn't ever just plainly like ask a girl, "Hey, what's your body count?" No, it's like you have to like finesse it out of them to get the truth.
Yeah.
Like, so we have to lie
because you're never gonna.
You should lie. Yeah, you're fucking. You're honestly not very smart if you tell a guy your body count.
I'm never gonna ask because
you're not a smart person.
The truth anyways.
And like we assume you are gonna lie anyways.
If you say
literally, if you say 5 but you act like 15, or like you say 5 but your Instagram says 30. Like there's certain things that just prove that might not be true. And here's the thing. I know some girls that are fucking stunning. Like I'm talking straight 10s, and they're beautiful girls, but because of their Instagrams, because of where they work and shit like that, guys will perceive them as hoes. Like you get judged by like a book, you judge a cover. Like it's just what happens. Like everybody does it. I will be judged. Like if I went somewhere and I was dressed like a dumbass or something, like women would be like, "Oh, he's a fucking loser. I'm not taking him seriously." Like everybody's judged by our cover, and like most women accidentally shoot themselves in the foot all the time and like make themselves look like a hoe, and they might not even be a hoe. Like what she has a 2 body count, and like every guy thinks she's a hoe because of what she posts or like what she does. She's always out with the girls or always drinking. It's just like she could literally be the best girl ever, but nobody's gonna believe it.
If she says some dumb shit like 2, I'm times it by 5.
Yeah, I'm telling you
by 5.
And like y'all gotta also understand, like I was saying earlier, guys lie about everything. Like we will do whatever it takes to get pussy, especially today because it's like really hard for some dudes. They'll do whatever it takes. So a guy will sit there and be like, "Oh, I love that you're a hoe," or "I love that you do this," or "I love all this stuff," and the whole time he has you in the fuck only category. Like we have 2 categories for women. We have relationship and possibly marriage, and we have fuck only. And the crazy thing is like the guy that puts you in the relationship category and the guy that puts you in the fuck only category, we act, look, talk, everything the exact same. We say all the exact same shit, so you'll never be able to tell the difference between the 2.
So what is the guy that's going through my phone putting me as, but won't show me his?
A guy will still like a guy will like go through your phone and go through all that stuff because he's just trying to see if you are able to be put in the relationship. And if he's doing all that stuff, I would say it's already not like that. Like he's just insecure. I would say that he's also very insecure because he's not getting sex from any other girls. He has no options. He's probably a loser. Like honestly, I'm guessing this is a guy that's not very valuable.
If you're dating your dream guy, do you even want to know? Like, do you even want to go through his DMs? Like,
yeah.
If you go through my phone, I definitely want to see what's in
okay,
your
but
phone.
it's different though. Your job's not to be a hoe. If he's the guy, if he's really that guy, he's gonna fuck other chicks. It is what it is. But if I'm fucking another bitch, it's just a handshake. You know what I'm saying? Is your goal to be? Are you a hoe? I'm just a quick question.
No.
Because when a woman sleeps around and a man sleeps around, it's 2 completely different things. Like it's 2 completely different.
If you
things.
sleep with a guy, there's emotion attached to it. But if I sleep with a different girl, right? I can go back to my other girl and go sleep with her at night.
It doesn't mean anything to us. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you started talking, like if you wanted to cheat, you would start emotionally cheating before. You would already be texting the guy, already just building up emotions with a whole nother man before you even cheat.
I guess then I'm an emotional cheater then. I never consider myself a cheater, but if that's emotionally cheating, then probably.
Well, like if you did that before breaking up with the guy and then you ended up sleeping with that person that you were talking to, then yeah, that was emotionally like that's just cheating, period. But I'm saying you usually emotionally cheat first. Whereas guys, if he goes and fucks that girl, he comes back to his girl. It doesn't mean nothing. Like he still loves his wife, he still loves his girlfriend that he lives with, he still loves his kids, his family, and everything the same. A woman though, she's in love. She may not be in love with that other guy, but she's falling. She's emotionally already disattached from her man. She's fully done with him, and she's going all the way into another person. Guys are not the same.
If you were truly in love with a guy, like legit, other guys would be invisible to you. Literally, you're not going about your day.
They do be until your man's not treating you right, and I feel like that's fair to say. If I've been in love with you, treating you right, and then you just keep on fucking up or doing this wrong or treating me like you're a complete asshole, then it's fair to say that, yeah, if I started talking to someone and they're giving me the emotional stuff that I need, then yeah, I took advantage of that.
Yeah, well, so there's two reasons why women cheat. There's two different strategies. Shout out to Dr. David Buss, who talks about it in this book. But like there's mate switching strategy, and then there's dual mating strategy. Dual mating strategy is where like we can look at statistics, and 1% of births, the guys aren't the father of it. So that's like a woman going and having sex with another guy, but she has a boyfriend or a husband, and she has the baby, and maybe the guy never finds out for 18 years. Like, you read about this shit on Reddit all the time and online and stuff. And like, it's a rare thing, but I mean, there's 230,000 births a year, so that's 23,000 men that experience this. Or no, there's 2.3 million births a year, so that's 23,000 men that go through this every year. That have this dual mating issue that happens. Like the pool boy. Like the rich guy who has the mansion and everything, but he's always gone, and she fucks the pool boy and has his and has his baby. You know, the other way that women cheat is mate switching. This is whenever the man loses his job. He's not doing as good financially. He's not giving enough time. He's a loser now. He's not going to the gym. He's fat. He's abusive. He's all these things. A woman will mate switch. She will go into another guy. She might not choose that guy to be a new relationship, but she's at least getting her foot out the door, so then she can leave and possibly go to another man afterwards, or at least just monkey branch out of there, get out of that situation, because it's a toxic, bad situation for her. And that's usually when cheating happens. But normally I would say most women don't fucking cheat. When they're attached, a woman doesn't want to cheat. Like it's what he's saying. No, all other men are invisible when you're truly in love with a guy. And the problem is like, a lot of y'all accept these beta ass dudes and these guys that are simps and just give you whatever the fuck you want, and you think that's what you want, but that's not what you fucking want. The next thing you know, months later, year later, you're like, well, he's not treating me the way I want. He's not giving me the time, or he's not buying me things, whatever the fuck it is. It's like, you never really liked the guy in the first place. Like, you never really did. You sit there and went on multiple dates to try to actually just find a simp. The problem today is a lot of women just like, there's so many guys simping. Y'all think that that's normal, and it's not normal. The real guys that y'all really like, he doesn't have to simp for you at all. Like you're coming into his frame. You're chasing him.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a problem. I like an alpha. I do. Yeah. But then it's like, I know my problem is I probably like alphas that are not, they're alphas, but they're not really in my level. Like, I'm doing better than them. So I end up taking care of them.
They're not an alpha if you're doing better than them.
So what are they if they act like alphas?
They don't act like alphas. Just because he's a Tyrone that gets a lot of pussy doesn't mean he's an alpha. Like, you gotta understand, there's a lot of guys that get a lot of pussy, but they're broke. Like, they're like, that's very common. And if you're that girl that just keeps going back to the broke guy that gets all the bitches, you're just kind of dumb. You're just kind of keep going back to, like, you're just dickmatized. Like, you're just doing the same thing as all the other girls on his rotation. Like,
you're going into this build a man.
Yeah, you're trying to do the build a man thing, which is why we keep telling y'all, don't do that shit. And the only time women do that, like I said, you just want the power. You just want to go into something where, like, you have control. You can walk away at the end of the night. You can go and you're okay, and it's not going to hurt you. But the guys that, like, you really want, oh, it's going to hurt. You got to invest yourself a lot. And if he leaves, it's going to fucking hurt really bad. Yeah. But most of y'all don't even get to that point where you can give a guy all that. After you've been damaged so many times, it's fucking hard. I wouldn't want to do it either if I fucking did that for 6 guys. It's like, oh, I'm not going to do it for 7. Fuck you.
Yeah, just like the guy who gets a lot of pussy but doesn't have money. It goes the same way. If a guy has a shit ton of money but he has no game, you're not attracted to him.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high-quality, desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you, and are sick of using dating apps with low-value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.